Hi, welcome to this video today, which is all about Forex trading motivation for success. Now, in terms of Forex trading, we all know it's simple business. Anyone can learn to win, but very few people succeed. The failure rate is huge, over 90%. Now, in terms of Forex trading, I've stressed this in other videos that I've done, it is essentially a business, okay? And you can learn from what successful business people do and apply those traits in Forex to achieve success. I've also maintained that you can learn from great sportsmen, okay? Now, I was reading a book recently. I thought it would be just an interesting read. It's called Legacy. It's by a guy called Kerr. It's about the All Blacks rugby team, what business people can learn from them. And actually, I found the book really motivational and inspiring. I'd never thought about how the All Blacks, have become, or they are the most successful rugby team or international rugby team in history. 77% win rate, 85% win rate in the last 10 years. They're normally considered the best, and when a team overtakes them, they pretty quickly bounce back. And there's no other team in international sport that could compete with them in terms of their consistency. It's really galling if you're an England rugby fan. But, in terms of how they achieve success, I just found some of the points really, really interesting. And, you can apply them for yourself, okay, and make yourself a good trader, or if you're a good trader, make yourself a better trader. So what I'm going to do, just going to do a quick short intro with some quotes, then go to a storyboard, and then go through the traits of All Black players that makes them great and how we apply those traits in Forex trading. Right, quick intro, then I'll be back. Right, welcome back off that short clip there, which is obviously of the Hacker. I really like the Hacker. I love watching that done when they come over to the UK. I think they said it was too aggressive and too confrontational. It should be banned. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, basically it just shows, pride in the shirt, pride in what they're doing, passion, focus, discipline. Yeah, that total focus and the will to win and being up for the battle, win or lose, they are going to do their best. They can do no more. I just really like it. Anyway, moving on to the three quotes. One from an All Blacks captain. It's very true. They do work hard, but so do most other rugby teams, okay? Why they've been so consistently successful is because of the attention they pay to the psychology of the players, which is really what interested me when I was reading the book, and trying as best I can to relate it to Forex trading. Now, in terms of point number one, a lot of people might not think this is so important, but I really like this, the humility and the concept of sweeping the sheds, okay? They finish an international match, they tidy up and they clear up after themselves. It's deliberately done, okay? In terms of, never feel you're above carrying out minor but necessary tasks. They might be mundane, they might be boring, but you're no better than anyone else. Why should they do it? You can do it yourself, okay? And I think in terms of a lot of Forex traders, they lack that little bit of humility. They don't want to do the learning curve, for example. They want instant success. They think that they deserve it. And Forex trading is not like that. You do have a learning curve. You do actually have to do a lot of stuff that's boring, and it is a very frustrating business as well. It just isn't for everyone. It isn't for the person who just wants those instant results and isn't prepared to go through what is needed, going through the basics, and basically building up your experience and your knowledge and so forth, and then continuing doing what could be considered boring things as you continue your Forex career. the end result is obviously exciting if you get it right. Now, in terms of point number 2, it's not about the most gifted players. When an All Black is selected, it's not about the best player in terms of physical talent, okay? They pay as much attention to the mindset and the personality of the player. And there's a saying which they've got, which is better people make better All Blacks, okay? And they want people with the right mindset. The whole team must have that mindset, okay? I know we're playing an individual game when we do Forex, but the mindset they've got is the mindset that we need. Obviously, they're all working together, and they've got the saying, follow the spearhead. It relates to the Maori concept of Wan Anu, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, meaning family way, dedicating yourself to the cause, okay? And they've got a saying, which I think they took from the Sydney Swans rugby team, which is no dickheads allowed. Now, in terms of no dickheads allowed, it's a thing about you can't come in with an ego. You can't come in with the wrong attitude. You have to come in discipline, focus, working towards the common aim of the team, okay? And being, humble, putting yourself behind the team. Now, obviously, we're playing an individual game, as I've just said, but there's plenty of dickheads in Forex. Let's take, for example, and I've seen this a lot over the years, the guy who is intelligent. He's just going to walk in and make money because he's intelligent. Well, that's what he thinks. And then, obviously, the market teaches him a lesson. It's a bit like, in the All Blacks, they want the most gifted players physically. They want, obviously talented players physically, but they want the right mindset, okay? Intelligence has no place in Forex trading. You don't need it. Discipline is far more important. And also in terms of other dickheads in Forex, there's plenty of them, but you get a lot of people, and let's say in terms of Forex teachers, calling themselves head trading coach or chief strategic analyst. That's just ego, okay? That's the enemy. You're a trader. You're nothing more than that, okay? Nothing special. And there's a lot of traders online, you see them in forums, they think there's something special, they've got an ego, they think they're great and all the rest of it. They don't really appreciate what Forex trading is all about. I am still amazed at how many people get fooled by all this, easy money, yachts, fancy cars, and whatever, all that good life, and you just get it. You don't have to work at it. Okay, an All Black basically is instilled with discipline, focus. You work hard, and basically you stay on track. And that's what you do. Okay. And it's not easy, okay? I hope I get that point over okay. But right, let's move to point number 3, responsibility and hard feedback. I think this is really a good one, especially for beginners coming in the markets or traders who've been failing for a good period of time to get the results that they want. Now, every All Black is personally responsible, for their actions on the pitch. They really make the players responsible for their actions, and they really watch them closely. They don't come up to the standards that are expected. They're pulled aside, probably dropped from the team, and given hard feedback. And hard feedback is where they tell them exactly what they've done wrong and exactly what's expected of them in future. And if they don't change, that's it, okay? What's that got to do with Forex trading? Well, I think in terms of responsibility, every All Black knows he's responsible for his performance, and he's prepared to accept criticism. Now, in terms of Forex traders, how many traders are prepared to accept criticism of themselves? I know we have to do it for ourselves, but most traders will just basically blame anyone else than themselves for their performance. Like, I had a bad day at the office, so my trading went a bit awry. Broker took my stop, following a guy on whatever Forex site. He had a couple of good trades. I took one of them. He's actually rubbish, I think. I couldn't have seen that coming. No one could. It's just making excuses, okay? At the end of the day, you're responsible for your performance, and you have to accept that. There's no hiding place because it's in the account balance, how much money you've got. And, you know, traders just don't like responsibility. That's why they always seek out the magic system or, yeah, trying to follow someone else. Yeah, just if you're going to be a Forex trader, accept responsibility, okay? And you're on your own. That's it. Now, in terms of hard feedback, obviously, if you're an all black, you're going to have to take note of it pretty quickly or you won't be one. Forex traders, what amazed me is that I know traders who've been trading 4 or 5 years, never make any money. They keep making the same mistakes, like running losses too much or too far. Then when they get big profits, they get overexcited and blow up their entire account. But they won't change. They'll just keep going in the same way. I think if you're serious about Forex trading, you've got to give yourself hard feedback. Yeah, what mistake did I make? And correct it. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. Everyone is going to make mistakes, okay? The important point to keep in mind is to accept them, note them, change them, and become a better trader, okay? So you've got to be very brutally honest with yourself. Focus on the all concept, not one area of your game. All blacks have to focus on psychology, obviously, particularly the physical side of the game, and all parts of the game, tackling, running, kicking, passing. They work on all areas, okay? And I think in terms of Forex trade, we have to do the same. In terms of, I know a lot of traders who, for example, are great at doing trade entries, but they're useless at money management. Yet they fail to improve that area and keep focusing on getting the best entry. Then you get a lot of traders who focus too much on method, don't focus enough on psychology. Psychology is 80% of Forex trading success. Yet traders just think it comes easy getting the right psychology and it's easy to maintain it. Yeah, I've been trading for 30 years. It is not easy. I work every single week on improving my mindset. Read a book a week at least to see if I can get some tip, or it can just be a small tip that can just help me be a little bit better than I am. Yeah, and also to keep me motivated and focused. Very hard, in my view. Beginners, particularly, underrate the mindset side. Right, anchoring. Being a blue head rather than a red head and entering the zone. I was quite surprised at how much work they do psychologically on the players. And anchoring is a great concept. I did a video on it, which you can go and look up. But it's anchoring a mindset where you're totally focused and disciplined. My video is on neuro-linguistic programming, the way it's done. You obviously look at that and look it up on the web as well. But yeah, they make sure that they're focused and disciplined at all times and it doesn't break down, okay? And this means they can enter the zone. Entering the zone is where everything is effortless, okay? So, for example, they just know what to do. They don't think about it. They just go and do it. Now, in Forex trading, you can enter the zone as well, which means that basically you can just look at a chart. You know what to do. Don't think about it. You know when the trade is wrong and you take it out on stop, even if your stop hasn't been triggered, or you know when to gear up a trade with a bigger size, gets higher probability. It's an effortless execution, which comes naturally. Now, that does come with experience, obviously. It's hard to describe the zone very quickly in this video, but yeah, I will basically do another video on it. Right, go for the gap. It's about when you're at the top of your game, okay, and you're winning, you never relax. You're always thinking about change and being better. A lot of Forex traders, when they're winning, they soon let their winnings go away. Yeah, they're not totally focused. And all black is never complacent. They always want to be better, okay? Always want to improve. Now come to point number 7, which is innovation. Key in sport, in business, and in trading Forex. Of course, there's other rugby teams who want to compete with the All Blacks, okay? And, the All Blacks know that. And they constantly innovate and change the way they play to basically stay ahead. Now, in Forex trading, does that happen? Yes, it does. Forex markets are the same all the time in many respects, but they're constantly evolving and changing. I made a point in a video I did recently about earlier on this year, volatility extremely low. you've got to change or tweak your method or strategy to compensate for that. The markets, in terms of the way they trend today, is very different from when I first started trading. So the markets do go through specific changes where you just have to tweak the strategy. I think it was Paul Tudor Jones said, you either evolve in trading or you die. And I think it was Ed Sakota that said, it's like evolution. You're constantly trying to stay ahead. So you should, basically be prepared to change and tweak your strategy, keep a journal, and basically adjust all the time. Okay, it's not a question of the same strategy is going to work forever. That isn't the case. We've changed our strategies over the years. Sorry, they may not be great changes, but they're subtle changes that have allowed us to make profits. Okay, I'll do another video on this actually, because I'll just go through how trading has evolved. Just thought of that's a subject which I would like to cover in more detail. Right, what have we got next? Point number 8, All Blacks expect success. They come in expecting they're going to win the World Cup. Okay, they don't hope to win the World Cup. They're convinced they're going to do it. Now, in terms of Forex traders, how many Forex traders actually come in the markets and actually expect to win? I think most traders come in thinking they might win or hoping they might win. They don't have that conviction. And I think you've got to have that conviction. If you're going to become a successful Forex trader, just say, I'm going to be a successful Forex trader. I think in terms of, you just follow the right steps. Okay, and most of them are psychological. Okay, and then you can be a winner. When I put the All Blacks expect success, they aim to win the World Cup every 4 years. Okay, and they do it. They work towards it. So that is their main goal, and they have lots of smaller steps that they go through to improve themselves up to the World Cup. It's analysed. They change. It's a long-term process, and Forex trading is a long-term process to reach the ultimate goal, if that makes sense, hopefully. Right, now, what have I got last? It's just a statement, leave the jersey in a better place, which really relates specifically to the All Blacks. And you're wearing the shirt, so you do your best, basically for the people who've worn it before, and then to hand it to the people who are going to wear it in future. So it's real pride in what they're doing and a real love of what they're doing. And I think, as Forex traders, I know it's not quite the same, but we've really got to love what we do and try and do our best. And a guy in the book says, the All Blacks are based on 3 real words. Humility. You've got to be humble, especially when you're trading the markets. It's more all-powerful. You should be in pursuit of excellence and always doing the best you can, trying to always improve, never being complacent. And then the last point is respect. Respect for yourself and your opponent. Also, I think, in terms of traders, respect yourself. I've always got this concept, no one's better than anyone else. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We're individuals. We can all succeed in our own way. Right, that is the video of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm just going to finish off with a quick clip, which is of a hacker, which I think is very intense, and I think it's really motivational. Just love the hacker. Thanks for watching. Take care.